Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gia Goddess. It's been a little while. So I've been going through the zodiac, covering every sign, how to attract the male Leo, Gemini, and Cancer man. And now I am on to the Virgo man. Virgo man. Yeah, I love Virgos. They're so like low-key crazy. So the Virgo man. I'm just laughing at myself. I always look so different every time I film a video. Like, I just came back from dance, so today I'm wearing like this bathing suit. It's like freezing here in Toronto, but you know, keeping the summertime alive. So the Virgo man. So the Virgo man, to start off, Virgo is an earth sign, so very grounded energy. The sixth house is the ruler of health, routine, dependability, service. So these people are hard workers. They love to help people. They love to help you in whatever you are doing, work related. They have lots of really intelligent input into anything you ask them. They know so many facts, low key. Like, they're very they collect so much knowledge. So once you actually get to have a deep conversation with a Virgo, because at first they'll be like, you know, chill or sign, not too like in your face like a fire or an air sign, depending on their rising. But Virgos are usually really chill at first and won't say too much depending on the person. So once you really get to know a Virgo and they open up to you and you start to have conversations, they'll give you a lot of constructive criticism. You want to learn how to take that criticism and apply it to your life, or just apply it to your knowledge and take whatever you take from it, but just take it with a grain of salt and don't take anything too personally that they say. They're just telling you from a place of love and service. They want to help you genuinely. So Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of communication. Virgo and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. So these people are phenomenal at communicating. That's where they're the strongest, is in their communication. They can really get their point across. To have a Virgo placement in your chart, especially like your Mercury in Virgo or your Mars in Virgo, can help you a lot to balance out your energy, especially if you have most of your other planets in air or fire signs. So these men are very organized with everything in their life. They're very organized with their work, their day-to-day routine. They're really into routines, having a routine. Most Virgos are really into health as well. So whether that is being vegan or just trying this new diet or just really watching what they're eating, they're very conscious of their health and their weight and how they look. They're very self-critical as well. So sometimes you can sometimes it might feel like they're criticizing you. They're 20 times more hard on themselves than they are on you in any situation, especially work-related, body-related, health-related. Like, they're just really hard on themselves when it comes to these things and are very analytical on their surroundings as well. So if you're gonna be with a man like this, you definitely need to get your priorities straight. But they will definitely lend a helping hand. So these men can be slightly worrisome. It's just because of how much they analyze everything, like the situation, what they're going through, what you're going through. So they can be a little worrisome, especially with like health related stuff. Like, they definitely want to make sure, you know, you're clean, he's clean, they're clean. Like, just everything is like, you know, you're healthy. Like, if you're planning on having kids with this man, you definitely are like, expect things to be done a certain way. There to be routine in the household. For your kids to have like boundaries, like certain boundaries that they can't cross with a Virgo. They can't cross with the dad or the mom that's a Virgo. it definitely put this upon their children or put this upon their partner because they genuinely want to see you do better. So like I was saying, the Virgo being so hard on themselves, they really want to see you do the best. Like, they're a very, very supportive partner. They will help you to get that plane ticket to go to that place, or they'll help you, achieve that goal that you really want to achieve, and they will hold you accountable to achieving that. They will make sure that you're doing what you said you were going to do and taking the steps to pursue whatever it is that you want to. So this man, similar to the Gemini man with how intellectual they are, they're almost like sapiosexual. Like, they are very attracted to your mind. This is the last man that is gonna fall just for looks, or just for beauty, or just because you're like that perfect image of what they want in their head, like physically. They could care less about that. They do not, like, Virgos want you to be clean. They want you to shower at least every day, look presentable, look professional, have your nails manicured and clean, your skin nice. Like, they really love and appreciate clean people more than any other sign. So especially if you're bringing a Virgo home, you definitely want to make sure like your place is clean, your things are looking a bit organized, because that will really attract him to you, to make sure that your like home environment is clean, you're clean. These are things that he really notices. He analyzes everything around him. He's definitely going to analyze your surroundings, who you are, and try to figure you out. He is very intellectual. He really wants to explore your mind. So Virgo, it might take a little bit of time for him to completely open up to you. He might be asking you like all the questions, which is cool. He just wants to explore your mind. He wants to see what you're into, how you live, what your routine is like, what you do on a day-to-day basis, what you do for work. He's super attracted to your mind. So back to a Virgo being extremely analytical, they really like when you notice the simple things about pretty much everything. About life. Their day-to-day, like what's happening around them, like, oh, like just you appreciating the little things, like the sun shining today, or the birds in the trees, or like you saying thank you for them buying you a coffee. Just this little simple things, like Virgos really like when you notice those too, because that's what they notice. They notice everything around them. Virgos really like compliments. Like, they're definitely not going to fish for you to compliment them, but they really appreciate when you compliment them. So if you're going to compliment a Virgo man on his knowledge, do it. On the way that he looks and the simple things about him. So maybe like the way that he smirks when you say a certain thing, or something weird he does with his eyebrows, or I don't know, his little mannerisms that you pick up on. Like, if you notice those little simple things, he'll really like that. So I can't stress enough how logically a Virgo thinks of everything, of life, of relationships. They're extremely logical, and they need to be with a partner who is as well. They can't be with someone that is constantly whining about their job and not doing anything about it. They can't be with someone that is whining about, their health or their body and not doing anything about it. Like, back to a Virgo holding you accountable for what you say. If you say like I feel sick, I should stop eating this, and you don't do it, like the Virgo's gonna be like, what the hell, stop eating that, like do this and that and that. Like, they're gonna hold you accountable for those things. You really want a woman who has a solution for her problems. If a problem arises, they want someone that's going to calm the storm in a logical way. They don't want someone that's going to like blow up about the situation and make it way bigger than it needs to be. And they definitely don't want someone that's going to be like so heavily emotional about it, and just like emotion, just like how they feel. It's like, yeah, you feel this way. Yeah, you're angry about this. Okay, what are we going to do about it? That's what a Virgo thinks. Okay, so what are the next steps? Like, what are we going to do? And how can we fix this? To a Virgo being extremely intellectual and ruled by Mercury, they definitely want someone that's very good with grammar, words, and don't be offended if they correct you, because they're gonna correct you, and you better get used to it. If you're trying to get with a Virgo man, you're definitely gonna notice, like, if you say something, like, anything wrong, if you spell, like, there the wrong way or something in a text, like, they're gonna correct you. And you really can't get offended by that, because that's just Virgo being a Virgo. It's interesting, because, like, my brother's a Virgo, and I find that, like, he picks at those little things, and he picks at, like, these little things, but he does it in, like, a joking way. But if you don't take it in a joking way, it's like, why are you, like, freaking out? Or, like, why are you being all sensitive about this, you know? It's like, you kind of just gotta get used to it. Like, first of all, they're actually trying to help you. Even, like, they try to help you in the most criticizing ways sometimes. But, like, you just gotta turn around the situation and be like, okay, like, he's actually just trying to help me. He's actually just trying to better, you know, what I'm doing or better the situation. And he's thinking of this logically. So, something to take into account. If you're someone that gets easily offended, you don't want to be with this kind of man. A Virgo man is going to try to shape you into his perfect image. And not in a selfish way or a conceited way where, like, he just wants you to himself, he wants you exactly like this, and, like, that's the only way you gotta be. It seems like it's like that, but in his head, he has this picture of just, like, how good and amazing you could be in his eyes. So he really wants to strive, he really wants you to move forward, and to become that. In his mind, that's you at your highest potential. So he sees you at your highest potential in his head, that image. He really wants you to be that and transform into that. And in his head, that's what perfect is. And Virgos, they really do strive for perfection. So in a relationship, you really gotta hold your own and stay true to who you are. Because a Virgo might try to shift you here, shift you there, and mold you into what they want. But you just got to be like, hey, no, you know, I'll take your advice, I'll take your criticism, you know, and I'll apply it to this and that. But I'm still going to be me, I'm still going to live my life, I'm still going to dye my hair green, whatever the hell you want to do, you know? So you definitely don't want to get too lost in that, because that's just their picture of you at your highest potential. Might not be the same as your picture of you at your highest potential. So this sign, Virgo, definitely needs someone to nurture them and to logically calm them down when they get anxiety. This sign is definitely prone to a lot of anxiety when it comes to, like, health-related issues. They want everything to be clean and everything to be sanitary. So you definitely want to calm them down with that. Like, if you guys live together, like, if you know he's gonna freak out if you have a dish in the sink, obviously that isn't healthy. Like, no one should be freaking out if there's a dish in the sink, but a Virgo is very, like, they want things a particular way sometimes. So if they're predominantly Virgo, you definitely want to make sure, like, those little things that they are really particular about, just do that. Like, you know, if it's not hurting you and, like, it's just adding to your routine, like, just make sure that, like, you know, you put the friggin' dishes away and it will calm him down. Like, literally, it's just, like, the little things that, like, really bother the Virgo. He just needs a partner that's gonna, like, chill that out once you realize what those things are. If it's not too, like, you know, crazy or, like, shape-shifting your life in any way, or making you totally go out of your way to do it, of course, just, like, help him out. But I guess that's one of their love languages. They need things to be clean and in order for their happiness. I mean, they're super smart, they're super witty. I can have the best, I mean, I'm a Gemini myself, so I can have the best conversations with them. Once you get them talking, it's just gonna go and go. The conversation will never stop when I get talking with a Virgo. Back to them being really attracted to intelligence in your mind. Definitely want someone that has goals, has ambition, and really wants to improve their life if they're not on the right path. And they really need to be with someone that's as self-aware as them, because Virgos are extremely self-aware. If they just ate something and they feel sick, like, they're not going to eat that thing again. If they feel like out of touch with themselves one day, they're going to know. So Virgo has a lot of power there to really like look within and be very self-aware about their health, about their body, about what they need and what makes them happy. So I mean, overall, dating a Virgo man, you're gonna have a very practical partner, someone that notices the little details about you, someone that's very supportive and wants to see you move forward in whatever you're doing, and to hold that ambition and hold those things that you say you really want to do accountable, you know. So this sign can be very good for a lot of people. Virgos are a great relationship sign. They usually stay pretty long in their relationships. So just depending on who you are and what you want. So yeah, just staying hygienic, staying clean, being practical, having some kind of a routine, trying to better yourself constantly, just being logical and taking what they say with a grain of salt and not like really overthinking it. You will be in a healthy relationship with the Virgo man, and you will definitely attract one. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback on the Virgo man on this video. If you want to add anything or if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section below, and like and subscribe, and I will be making more videos like this. If you'd like me to make anything next as well, involving astrology, tattoos, or veganism, please let me know. Till next time, I'll see you guys soon.